Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, with me as always,
Eric Icarus.
Eric!
What's up, man?
You can find us on Instagram at REC Podcast. We don't post there. You can follow myself at Roman REC Podcast. I post there a lot. And you can follow the bomb dude at
Gulag_J_Wheelden.
Woo!
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
I'm great.
Good?
I'm doing good, man.
Feeling good? Feeling loose?
Feeling real loose.
Oh.
Drinking my squirt.
Oh, God. What?
Want the endorsement?
Yeah, there we go. Not a sponsor, but hit us up.
We're all ears.
Hit us up. If you want Eric to only drink squirt, that is the only type of nourishment against a liquid, he will do it for the game.
That's right.
You
gotta play the
game.
To win. You gotta play to win.
Watch some movies, dude.
What'd you watch, man?
Watching Knives Out.
Yeah. Oh, what'd
Finally.
you think?
Yeah, because you had already seen it,
Yes.
right? I watched it. I really enjoyed it.
Like it?
I really enjoyed it. Kind of those tail end of the year movie, tail end of last year and then beginning of this year. I was looking forward to was Knives Out,
right?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and The Gentleman.
Oh yes.
So I hadn't watched all of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in its entirety. I'd seen it for the most part, so we could talk about it. I watched it from start to finish.
Yes.
Yeah, I was super bored.
Oh
yeah.
no!
It's not a bad movie. It's just
it's long, right?
It's so long, and I'm just never going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again.
It's not one of those Tarantinos you put in.
No.
Okay.
In almost all of them, you can.
Yep.
I like the characters, like the actors. Yeah, man. I mean, my wife fell asleep, but she falls asleep during movies. But I give her this one. It's a lot.
What do you think of the one thing everyone talks about is the Bruce Lee, Brad Pitt thing? Were you
okay? So
were you one of those people really upset about it? It's just a movie.
Okay, I took it. It didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Thank you.
And I mean, not even in real life, but in the movie, it doesn't happen.
What do you mean?
So he's on the roof.
Yeah.
And then we cut to that. I think that was this is why I don't work.
Sure.
I took it as wildness follows me, and this is why they don't let me work kind of thing.
Okay, good.
So
get you. But
no, it was funny. I thought that the actor was really good.
He was good.
That played Bruce, and I had seen that scene before, but I didn't see the scene before that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Why are people so outraged?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're dumb.
Yeah, because it's just you know, if you had that same scene, but it's him playing basketball against Michael Jordan and destroying him, people will be just as mad.
Sure.
It's just these ideas of our icons.
Yeah.
And what they represent.
Cool, man. Yeah. Okay, good.
But yeah, Knives Out was such a fun movie. It's a little too. Did you ever see Murder on the Orient Express?
I did. Yeah.
So
good movie.
I really enjoyed Murder on the Orient Express. It's just I don't like how convenient everything feels. And in Knives Out, everything felt... Spoilers, guys. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I want you to watch it. I'm sure everybody else has seen it but me. But it just felt too convenient. The good thing about a good Sherlock Holmes story is where it's when you go back and watch it, you can see all of the clues.
Right.
Everything was there.
Yeah.
The BBC Sherlock did that so well.
Yeah.
Where literally you can go back, and if you're smart enough...
You can figure it out.
Yeah, you can probably figure out who did what and when and why and all of that stuff. So, it was a little too convenient, but I enjoyed I enjoyed it.
You liked it. Okay,
yeah,
good, man. Yeah, I'm glad you dug it.
It's nice to see Chris Evans, spoilers, as kind of, not Captain America.
Right.
And it just shows you that guy's range, because he's not really in the movie that much, but he's so important and so interesting.
Yeah. That's one way to put it. Good movie, man. I'm glad you dug that one.
Yeah. It was
I can
nice.
see why you didn't care for Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
It's, I enjoyed it, but again, it's not a Tarantino movie I'm throwing on Pulp.
Yeah.
Or Reservoir, or even Jackie Brown.
All of the bits that I watched to get ready for our show, because you had seen it, so I was I can just fill in.
Yeah.
Was all of that stuff was really good and fun, digestible by itself, but then as a full meal, it was too much.
It's too much.
It's too much of a meal. I had too much bread.
There you go.
I had too much bread. So
don't fill up on the bread.
I shouldn't have.
No.
But.
That's all Tarantino was giving you was bread, though.
And then kind of the thing I'm going to say that's going to... While Brad Pitt is good in there, I don't know that it's...
Oscar-worthy?
I don't know that he... a nomination for sure. But, I mean, I loved Leo's character when he's doing that one Western where he's playing the villain with the wig on. And then when he, and I love how they really set you up through the whole movie of him just being that kind of I'm the cowboy, I'm the hero, and then you see him doing that other stuff, and then playing that poorly but on purpose,
right?
And then doing that, and when he throws the girl down, you're like, oh yeah, he did such a good job of conveying that he was some hack actor, and then like showing you like what the chops were.
Right.
And like that was probably my favorite scene in the movie.
Me too.
That was probably my favorite scene in the movie.
When the girl tells him she likes him, stuff like that, and he gets a little wistful.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. My favorite scene in the movie too.
Okay, nice.
Big time.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I love the scene too where he's in the camper, like after he kind of like screws up the scene, and he's like looking in the mirror and he's like, "You're gonna stop freaking drinking." Like I love that because I think we've all had a meltdown like that where we've yelled at ourselves in the mirror, and that felt so real.
It did.
Like again, great bites. Tons of great bites.
Lots of good stuff. Too much filler.
Yes.
Yeah, big time.
Too much filler. So in some, man, the Corona giveth and the Corona taketh away.
I think it just taketh.
It just taketh away. It's given me the gift of time.
Yeah, sure.
But it has another one bites the dust.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We're talking about a person?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
Yeah, and again, not trivializing the people who have, but for the purposes of our show,
yes,
another movie
has
gone the wayside.
Oh my God! What?
Venom 2 has been pushed to next year. And not just pushed, but given a new name. Let There Be Carnage.
What was the original name? I forgot.
It was just the working title was just Venom 2.
Yeah, why not just keep it that?
I don't know why. They want to. I think everybody wants to not be Marvel so bad that they're just like, oh, we don't want to, like, oh, Avengers 2, Age of Ultron.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't
that just be more like a couple days of Ultron?
Just like a couple days of Ultron, man. Like, yeah, he was just a wee Bobby when we lost him, it's... Do you like the title?
I do.
Let There Be Carnage.
No. I wanted to just if you're going to do it, just go maximum carnage, man.
Yeah. And where I disagree with you then is because if you're going to call something Maximum Carnage, Maximum Carnage was like...
It's huge.
It was like 80 issues with tie-ins. It was insane. It was crazy. It wasn't 80, but it was a lot.
I don't think you're that far off,
just
honestly.
the main series. Yeah, no. It was like 18 issues or something
but then you get the tie-ins involved.
And there might have been some other tie-ins, but like the actual Maximum Carnage series that went through... I want to say Web of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular. That went through all of those. I think it was like 18 issues. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Is a grip. Because normally 2
years.
Yeah.
Year and a half
closer,
straight.
Yeah, closer. Yeah, You're right. I was just going to say that. Normally, comics come out once a month. Yeah. And you can, 6 issues usually a story. This would be considered a maxi series.
Yeah.
12 or more. And so if you're going to call it Maximum Carnage, like let's establish the universe, let's establish Morbius, let's establish Venom, let's establish Spider-Man, let's get those things together so that we can have it crossover. Because that'd be
ideal.
If Marvel and Sony can figure that out to where they can do Maximum Carnage, I mean, you're going to make several $800 million movies. Easily. You're going to have a couple billions in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything that actually has Spider-Man in it, I think beats $1 billion.
Oh, yeah. Especially, nowadays, Yeah,
I just, I feel like somebody said that, some suit said that, and they were like, oh, this is the title. They leaned back in their chair, they lit up a cigar, told their wife they weren't going to be home on time, and jacked it. Just jacked it, guys. I don't want to be crude.
It's like that scene in The Simpsons when they're coming up with the Poochie character.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, just name him Poochie, but something better. And then the executive walks out. I'm like, okay, we're all good with Poochie
right? Yeah. I'm not super into that title. But dang, man. So
when is it? Next year, tentatively?
Yeah, next year, tentatively. I can't, man. They've been canceling so much stuff. Have they canceled Morbius yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pushed to next year.
Okay. Uh-huh. So, dude, next year's going to be huge for comic movies. There's going to be there might be like 8 or 9 comic movies coming out next year.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a saturated market at this point. But I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It's going to make up for what we're not getting
Wonder Woman and Black Widow are still supposed to come out this year.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
I think they're far enough out.
Yeah.
We kept saying that they hadn't. I think we talked about this once too.
Wonder Woman's, I think, eventually, it had to have been moved.
Yeah, it had to have been.
There's no way it's coming out next month.
I just hadn't seen it, given it a real day. Right. So, I'm just not sure.
Look into it.
Some casting news.
What's up?
Chris Pine has been cast in this reboot of The Saint.
Okay. For our listeners too young to know.
You go for it?
You go for it. This is your movie.
You love this movie. Saint. So The Saint is a Val Kilmer movie in which he is kind of a Casanovan thief.
Yeah, there you go. Gentleman thief.
Gentleman thief. Ooh, I like that. Gentleman thief. Raised in an orphanage, like a Catholic orphanage. Right. The children who are raised there that don't have names, they're given names of saints.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And he kind of grows up in that life a little bit, but gets away. He's got all of this mystery to his past. I don't want to spoil everything for you.
Yeah, it is good. It is good.
It's got Dimey Elizabeth Shue. She's supposed to be playing some type of physicist, which is hard to believe. She doesn't. She doesn't exude physicist.
She's just Ralph Macchio's girlfriend in Karate Kid.
Yeah, but like she went to college. She left Ralph. I think Ralph's got a used car dealership or something in Florida. So yeah, they're rebooting The Saint.
Yes.
And so he's a thief. Yep. It has to do with like nuclear fission, the original movie. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It takes a lot in Russia, but it's Val Kilmer.
Yep. Dimey Val Kilmer.
I think either just before Batman Forever or right after Batman Forever.
He was right around the same time. Yeah.
So he's dimed up.
Yep, looking good.
Bombing and duding. And yeah, it's fun. He's doing accents. He's doing disguises. Yeah. He's doing, like I said, voices. It's a fun, kind of action movie.
It is, and it's based off of an old TV show. If I'm correct. Yes. Right? Okay.
Yes, of the same ilk.
Yeah, it's got a cool Mission Impossible vibe to it, but it's different.
Yes, and even Val Kilmer's version has the old school Mission Impossible feel to it.
Right. Oh, totally.
But updated in the 90s.
Yeah, for sure.
Solid movie. Totally one of my favorite movies, but one that I forget about.
Yeah.
But every time
we bring it up, I love
this movie. So, but yeah, Chris Pine has been cast in it.
I think that's perfect casting. Okay. I like it.
So friends of the show, Jordan and Dave, text me today, and they were talking about it. And if Chris Pine can't do accents, I'm not going to be very pleased.
Good point. I think he's got the look.
He does have the look.
The gentleman thief look. But you're right. He's got to be able to have some range here.
Yeah. Not that Jordache look, but he does he does have a look.
He's just got a look to him.
So,
because he can't even pull off German accent in the Wonder Woman movies. So it's not to say I can't do it either, but I'm not getting paid for it.
Yeah, it is also not your job. So so yeah, we'll see. I'm interested.
Yeah, I mean, we'll watch it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that.
I'm a big Buffy and Angel fan.
Yeah.
And this actor, and you'll remember, you've watched through Buffy and Angel at least once.
Oh, yeah.
At least once.
Oh, yeah.
I've probably gone through Angel at least 3 times, probably more, like in its entirety.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
And do you remember Gunn?
Oh,
yeah. Series? J. August Richards is the actor's name. He was kind of in the news this week because he came out like during a kind of Skype or Zoom interview. Like he's on a new show, and he kind of came out as being homosexual. Okay. And I guess that wasn't known. Sure. I never thought that, nor do I care really? Do I care about it either way?
But it's big news.
He played Gunn, which Gunn's a fan favorite. Yep. Love Gunn. Had one of the best.
That should have been his name.
I know, right? One of the best ends in the Angel series.
Oh yeah.
Just such a great character. But anyway, comes out.
He seemed like a throwaway character initially.
Yeah, he just had like a recurring role.
Yeah.
He was like a featured.
Yeah, totally.
Featured, like
totally.
And
but they really give him some dimension, and then at the end, you're like, "Oh my god,
so good!" So he comes out with this, and congrats to him and his feelings.
Yeah, that's cool.
But do you remember the reason I bring it up is because he's also Deathlock. I don't know if you saw on Agents of Shield.
Yes.
Just fun. I don't watch any of his other stuff because I watch comic book and supernatural things. But it made me think. Do you remember the episode season 5 of Angel? Because you remember his bit was that he gets all of that law stuff downloaded into his brain.
Oh, yeah.
So instead, he's kind of always the muscle on a team that has a vampire.
Yeah. So
and so he kind of gets this like lawyer upgrade and he becomes this awesome lawyer.
Right.
And there's this, and like a side effect of it is also like show tunes, I think. So like there's this great scene in season 5 where he's in his office, nice suit, and he's singing 3 Little Maids from School. And he's like, 3 little maids from school are we? He's like doing that. And then like Wes walks in and he like sees him and he's like, and you don't stop. And that made him coming out made that scene even funnier for me. That was literally when I read that, my mind went to that scene. I was like, oh, this is even funnier. Like, there's like a layer to this joke that exists now that we didn't know then.
It's funny, and it's also true to his person.
Yes.
That he had to put up this tough guy facade his whole life.
Yeah.
And he couldn't be like, I dig show tunes.
Yeah.
Regardless of your sexual orientation, it's still embarrassing to enjoy show tunes.
Oh, yes. But,
to be able to be like, you know what, screw it. I am who I am.
Yeah.
So it's cool to his character.
Yes.
And as the actor, as the person. So that's really cool, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats to him. I takes courage to do this. Man.
Completely. Even in this day and age where it's like, honestly, I think that the majority of people
pretty cool with it.
Yeah, very cool.
There's still some holdouts, but whatever. But yeah, it still takes some chutzpah.
Yeah, but when I saw that, I messaged him on Instagram. We'll see if he writes me back because I was like, dude, congratulations, this and that. But I told him about that episode. So that's awesome. That made it funny.
Yeah, that's cool, man. We got some. It's crazy too. Is like we also got some more movie pushback. I know, dude. It's making me bummed.
Well, this one I'll let you take because you get to hold this flag more than I do. But we got some Warner Brother movies being pushed.
Dude, you got to Warner Brother.
Oh my god!
I had to. Sorry.
Yeah,
had to be done. So anyway, so I guess in light of Corona, COVID news, the Batman. Matt Reeves' Batman, The Flash, Shazam 2 are all getting new release dates.
Yeah, okay.
So it's in line with what's going on now. But I don't know when these were these all supposed to come out relatively like this year or next year.
Well, I think Aquaman was initially supposed to come out this Christmas, but I haven't seen anything about Aquaman moving.
Yeah.
But I think Aquaman is coming out next year anyway. Dude, there's going to be
that's what I'm saying,
dude. 8 or 9, there might even be double-digit comic book movies,
right? Because look at this. So we got Matt Reeves' The Batman is supposed to come out next year, October 1st, 2021. So obviously next year.
Yeah.
So there's one.
Yeah.
And then
I think the other two got moved to 2022.
Okay, so Flash. Yeah, that's right. So The Flash is July 1st, 2022.
Yeah.
So 2 years. And then Shazam 2, which I don't think anybody's clamoring for, is November 4th, 2022.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So it's, the only one I'm kind of bummed about is the Matt Reeves' The Batman. Because I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I want to know where he's going to take this.
Yeah.
And I guess Matt Reeves is saying he's not going to do any rewrites during the...
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's like, come on, Matt.
Yeah. You got time and...
You might as well take advantage of this,
Yeah, let's round out the edges.
Yes.
And I trust him.
Sure.
But it's such a tough product because really...
But it doesn't have to be.
With all of the Batman movies... I argue that there's only 2 that are really successful, and that's Begins and Dark Knight.
Fair enough.
In terms of okay, maybe not successful is the wrong word. That make me want to watch Batman again.
You really don't like Rises, Dark Knight Rises.
I
mean, I'll pop it in once in a while. It's pretty good, man.
It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Cool. I like you. But I'm good.
It's that friend that you like, but doesn't have to show up.
You see him at the reunion, or he comes with another friend, and you're like, oh, what's up, bro? That's cool,
But he's always cool.
Yeah,
he's got cool stories.
He's got cool stories, but you're never having as much fun as if you would have if he wasn't there. It's fine. It's more than fine, but the night was gonna be hot. And then
you feel like, I gotta entertain this guy, kind of.
And then The Dark Knight Rises came on. You know what I mean? So it's
I get it, man.
I don't know, dude.
I'm shocked that Ezra Miller's still not getting any blowback from that controversy. He's still getting a release date.
It just shows you that when, and not to trivialize what he's allegedly done, but dude, people do not care about anything right now except for getting their lives back.
Yeah.
Now, I went shopping today, man, and there's a lot more people out than there should have been.
So, bringing their kids.
Oh yeah, it's
not wearing maskies.
Yeah, it's
like, I mean, folks, don't jump the gun on this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, it's a little strange. I listened to Fighter and the Kid, and that takes place in L.A. And they were saying there's been like traffic the last couple days.
Oh, there has been.
There has been. Yeah, there hadn't been for a while.
Long time.
Yeah, they were saying that there was no traffic, but like they were saying like the last few days, like they've been stuck in traffic. So yeah, they're breaking contain.
Yeah, it's like I mean I get it. We're all getting cooped still, but it's like Jesus, man.
Yeah.
But in light of all this, like Flash, I'm like, okay, I'm curious to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ezra Miller as the Flash, so I could go for a Flash movie.
Yeah.
Shazam 2, I mean, I don't know, man. Don't really care.
Yeah,
I didn't care that much about the first one. Dude.
And it's like Zachary Levi so much.
I do too.
He's such a fun actor.
I mean, I bring up the Shazam movie to people, and they are like, "Oh yeah, that did happen,
dude."
Like people forgot about it. Man.
Not only do you forget about it, but it came out less than a month than Captain Marvel.
I know. And it's weird because people still talk about Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But
my daughter just watched it for the first time the other day. She
loved
loved it. Oh, she loved it. Yeah, she loved it. And then we were down in the toy room, and she found a Captain Marvel toy in the wall. She's like, "Mom, Captain Marvel!" So we got another one. We got a young one hooked.
Your daughter had the best quote for the evening. She said, "Well, I said something looked like cotton candy." And she told me, "Hair's not cotton candy, Eric."
She's. But she's right. She's right.
Oh man, I was dying. You know? She's killing me.
I can't argue with that logic.
You can't. But
she is correct.
She had me, man. I was dying though.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man. It's like you said. I think next year's going to be not just front loaded, but also middle and back loaded too.
Yeah. We're
going to be at the movies the whole year next year.
And there's so much gloom and doom. Post COVID, what's going to happen? What's the world going to look like? Are they going to have any kind of barriers to entry in terms of, okay, you can, in a movie theater, there can't be more than 50 people.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
And is it going to start out that way? When they start opening up theaters again, is it just going to be 10 people per auditorium?
Ooh,
25 people per auditorium?
Reserve your seats quick.
Yeah, once the floodgates open, it's still not going to be all systems go.
No.
Yeah. It's going to be holes in the dam more than anything.
Man.
So are we going to, this is going to be the worst box office year in 30 years.
Easily.
20, 30 years, something like that.
I would say more than that. It's been shut, the film industry's been shut down for 2 months now.
Yeah. Television, some of like the actors from The Flash were posting like behind the scenes stuff. Like, yeah, we started filming this episode before COVID, and it's an episode supposed to play this year.
Oh,
it's not happening.
Oh, yeah.
With Supernatural, you got yourself an extension because they're having to extend the they're done pretty much. They've got a few episodes left.
Yeah.
But they're going to extend that into next year.
Oh, my God.
So they're going to get one more here we go again.
Yeah.
Again, so your friend
Roberta
is gonna have
she
to
can't get up on me about that. Man.
Yeah,
I get one more year, baby.
Oh God, just start it.
I know it.
Just start it.
I'm a bad man.
So we're gonna follow this terrible year at the box office with a bounce back year that is just primed to explode. Oh, yeah. We could have we talked about last year having $8 or $9 billion films.
We could have 12. Potentially 15.
That's tough. I wonder.
It's not out of the question.
I wonder what the threshold is, though. So hey, I know I've got to watch. I know I have to watch. Wonder Woman, and I have to watch Venom. I'm just and then Eternals. The 3 or 4 Marvel movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
Like you have to watch those.
Oh yeah.
So does it hurt box office? Maybe you would watch Wonder Woman twice, but you're like, oh, I've got to watch this movie next month, so let me save my duckies so that
instead of going back to the return watch.
I think that helps those movies because you're going to rewatch and
it gives them staying power.
Yes, but if you're already, just say you're already on the bill next year for 9 movies. How many people go to a movie once a month? Not that many.
Not that many.
So if you have 9 months of consecutive films like that, that's going to be an uptick, but the rewatch value. So maybe these, it'd be interesting to see if so many comic book movies do end up coming out, if they don't push any more out of 2021, is like 850 million, like the ceiling, because there's so much product.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, Fast and the Furious 9 is coming out, or 10 or whatever. I need that. I need that in my life.
I need it too, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I want to get back to that normal. I'm just wondering, what are we gonna watch this year? Other than we know we're gonna get Black Widow.
Yeah, and Wonder Woman. That's it.
Well, I don't know that they've given Wonder Woman a release date for this year yet.
They can't push it again
They can't.
to another year. I hope pushing it a couple months, but come on, man.
Just do a Marvel, come out in September, October.
Because I want to see it. I want to watch it. I legit want to watch it, man. It's just, I mean, it's funny. You brought up such a cool question a few episodes ago about, like, what if this did happen last year?
Yeah.
It would have ruined so much stuff, bro.
It would have because Avengers wouldn't have come out.
Nope.
We would not have been watching Endgame.
We might be just watching Endgame now.
No, because this is when Endgame came out last year, late April.
That's what I mean. Yeah. This year now we'd be watching Endgame, like right now.
Yeah. If
it was a year, like it happened.
Yeah. So like we wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We wouldn't be able to watch it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're gonna push Endgame to November.
Yeah.
Oh
my god,
it would have been crazy, and and there's going to be. They're gonna try. They're gonna try to. It wouldn't shock me if they, if the film studios try to see what digital will do for them, because apparently they're gonna release Artemis Fowl on streaming on Disney Plus.
All right.
And that was a movie that was supposed to come out last year. It got pushed to this year.
Now
it's supposed to be the new Harry Potter, which it looks like it wants to be Harry Potter, but there's no way it's going to be.
Right.
And I think they're worried about it so much. They're like, hey, we're going to make it seem like we're doing people a favor. We're going to release it on Disney Plus. But I
think they're just going to get a temperature gauge for it, honestly. Yeah.
And see if there's any, there are people I know who have, rented Trolls a couple times.
Sure.
The
new one, too?
Yeah, the new one. Oh. And you're dropping $7-8 a rental.
Damn.
For a day.
Yeah. Shit.
But it's cheaper. It's cheaper than taking a family of 4.
Oh, yeah.
Renting it.
Oh, yeah. To the theater?
So I mean,
family of 4 is like $100.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, that's a good point, man.
But I still think that people want to get out.
They want movie theaters, like I said, it's an experience, and there's certain movies you have to see in the theater, man.
And I think we talked about this too. But like if you might burn off the smaller.
Sure.
The mom and pops and the blockbuster level 4 screens.
Sure.
You might burn off some of those.
Yeah.
But I still think people want to go.
They do.
I still think
people love movies, man.
God,
it's such a it's people. I hear people saying people don't like them anymore. I'm like, well, who's saying that to you? Yeah. Because like people still show up in droves to a lot of these movies.
Nobody likes to pay for movie snacks. But there's still like I gotta have a popcorn.
Oh yeah,
I gotta have a
You
popcorn.
don't like
soda.
it, but you do it.
Yes, you've got that built-in audience, and yes, it's going to deter some people. Sure. But as soon as things settle, to whatever the new normal is, people are going to go back.
Oh, big
even
time.
If that means that
you're
in even if that means you're in a 100-seat theater with everybody wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But how long are you going to wear a mask when you have to keep pulling it up and pulling it down to eat
for
snacks?
popcorn?
And then you cough. And
that's the new
particulates
normal.
in there. Yeah.
Or just get like a feed bag.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, hooks on your ears. Yeah, and you just that's the move. Yeah, so you're an innovator. Yeah, it's hot science right there. All right, kids, that's our show for today. Guys, thank you so much for listening. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button, leave us a like, leave us a comment. Just more bad news about movies being pushed. Are you bummed? Tell us. Let's do this together, okay?
It's not nice to push.
Do you have any final thoughts for us today, my friend?
We're gonna get through this, man. And we're gonna have a good rest of the year when this is all done. This quarter of the way over.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the year that never was, to be honest with you.
Dude, it's
like, creepy.
I can see like that's the documentary, The Year That Wasn't.
Yeah,
or something
seriously.
like that. Like you gotta be making that documentary right now.
Ooh,
you know?
That.
I know. It's something. Yeah. I think that people like I said, there's people out.
Yeah.
I think people are using, Walmart grocery runs is like they're socializing,
and I get it.
I get it too.
I kind of get it too. If we didn't have this, I would probably I need to go to Target. I don't need anything, but I'm going to walk around Target.
That's true.
So I get it, man.
Yeah, this is very necessary. We're essential. Remember,
we are essential, man.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Erik Icarus,
and we will catch you next time.